So the reason I decided to get this test done was basically I already knew I had this disorder. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose myself with it, but you kind of know when you know. And the main reason I decided to do it is I hope to make my family and other people close to me realize the reality and depth of my problems and be a little more accommodating. I don't know that it was successful in doing that. That is the main reason I decided to do it. Because it doesn't really do anything to get this diagnosis unless you think it's really going to help you to have a name to put to it, because there's no medications or something specifically prescribed for this disorder. And in fact, many of the anxiety medications usually prescribed for like social anxiety disorder probably won't work for people with this, at least in my experience and the experience of other people I've heard about. But it doesn't mean they're not worth trying at all, but they probably won't be the thing for you. And we'll talk more about that at a different time, but we'll go on to the test itself a little bit. So first off, I'm reading the first paragraph of this evaluation, and it's kind of immediately obvious that it was not a great deal. She got some of my basic background information wrong. She decided that I had an older brother when I told her I had an older sister. So it's not a good sign right off the bat, especially considering that this test took like 3 hours and made me super anxious and was quite expensive. So anyway, the point was to get the diagnosis. So we'll talk about how that went a little bit. So